Y'all, my life changed this year all because I tapped into my feminine energy. I have my dream body, I got my dream relationship. Life is just so amazing. Like, I can't even explain. If you're an older daughter like me, if you were always hyper independent and you just struggle to be in your feminine energy, this is what you do. First thing you need to do to get out of your masculine energy is to get out of survival mode. Second thing is letting go of control and being in the moment. When we're in our masculine energy and we're so outcome focused, we are not in the moment, and everything just becomes like very, very try hard. You can't just be creative, you can't just enjoy, you can't just like be in love with life because you're so focused on the outcome, you're so focused on providing, you're so focused on doing all these other things. Third thing that changed my life is doing things that I think are fun and literally just doing them because they're fun, not because I need something out of it. This changed my life when it came to business also, because when you're in your feminine energy, you can actually make more money. Your life will just be better. Everything will be better if you just do things that you actually want to do, that are actually fun for you. So I've dedicated my life and my days to doing things that are fun for me. For a lot of them, can I get paid? Yeah. I'm going to talk about the things that are fun for me. I'm going to do the things that are fun for me. And I'm going to stop restricting myself because I'm in survival. If I want to take that Pilates class, I'm going to go do it because my happiness is number one. My feminine energy is number one. If I want to pamper myself, I'm going to literally just do what makes you happy. And if you want more tips to change your life like this, make sure you follow for more and follow me on YouTube. I'll link the name down below.
Peace, peace, family. Welcome back to the channel. I am Empress Crissy. Today we are talking about when you decide, then you become. The major shift begin once you decide, then you become. But deciding is the first step to becoming her, the one, him, or whatever you resonate with. So let's get into some discussion about how do we decide and become the one. And I'll see you guys back in a minute.
The world does not revolve around you. It's my life. Who else should the world revolve around? They might think you're self-centered, but why would you be them-centered in your own life? Why would I be you-centered in my own life? You have to learn how to develop your own opinion and give yourself the approval, because self-acceptance and self-love is the highest frequency. There was a time in my life where I had very low self-worth and I was constantly seeking approval from everybody else, okay? I was like asking everybody for their opinions, and I don't even know why, because in the end, sometimes I didn't even like their opinion. I was like, well, I would rather do what I would do, but like, now I ask them, so I kind of like have to stick to it. And like, how stupid, because if you already know what you truly want, then why would you need to ask somebody else? Why would you need all these advices? Because in the end, it's their personal perspective. They are not walking in your shoes, so they don't actually know what it feels like to be in your position. So even if they would give you advice, in the end, you still have to make your own decision.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but work on yourself. Work on yourself, because you are the greatest project you will ever work on. People will start to dislike you because you are working on yourself and you are glowing with confidence. Having discipline in your life, building a routine, working on yourself, eating healthy, working out is super, super attractive. Not only to other people, but yourself. You will begin to love yourself unconditionally because you know you can show up for yourself every day. Every time you do these things for yourself, like working out, eating healthy, that is you depositing in your bank account of self-love every time you drink water. So I don't care what anyone says, work on yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. I have a podcast on quotes to live by, and you can go check that out in my bio.
Ladies, if you want to elevate yourself, you want to carry yourself with more poise, you want to embody your highest self, this is the simplest way to do it. Whenever you have a sticky situation thrown your way, ask your higher self how she would deal with it. Let's say someone's giving you mixed signals, you're getting anxious, you don't know what to do. Ask her. Envision that goddess version of yourself and ask her, what would you do? She always knows what to do. And she's like, oh, baby, just sit back and relax and focus on yourself, because whatever is truly meant for you is not meant to be confusing and anxiety inducing. Maybe your friend said something to you that really rubbed you up the wrong way and you're like, I don't know what to do. Ask her. Ask that goddess version of yourself. And I literally, like, mine, I envision her. She sparkles. She has like this cloak and she doesn't walk, she floats. Okay, so really envision her and ask her, what would you do? And she's like, oh my goodness, obviously just mention it to your friend, have an honest and vulnerable conversation, don't let resentment build up, and then just go from there. See what she says. When you continue to do this, when you continue to act in the way that your higher self would, baby, you effortlessly become her.
Here's the one thing that completely changed my life. I started being myself. Regardless of the circumstances, regardless of the situation or people that I was surrounded with, I decided that I would just be myself and act accordingly. And that changed my whole reality. It changed my internal world, how comfortable and good I felt about myself. I started appreciating things more because I was actually living the life I wanted to live, but it also changed how people responded to me. Because when you're being yourself, you attract the right people. And as long as you keep putting on fronts and trying to be someone else, you will never attract the right people who would actually appreciate you for you.
Girl, you need to start moving like you just got the best news of your life. You need to move like life is working out for you. You need to move like there's a reason for everything happening in your life. And if there's not a reason, then you were never meant to know. If you want to chase your dreams, let people think you're delusional. Let people think you're crazy. You are not here to convince people. You are here to convince yourself that you are capable and you deserve all the desires that you want. You don't need to get people to like you. You don't need people to approve of what you're doing. They don't need to understand. Only you understand. Whatever is in your mind, your brain is going to look for proof that that is true. If you think you're a negative person and you don't deserve things, then that's true. If you think you're a really positive person, you love your life, and you trust that the universe is giving you all that you want very soon, and you trust the timing, then that's true. And everything you desire is on its way to you. So I challenge you to start reading books, journal your thoughts, become more self-aware of yourself, because if you change your mind and your thinking, you will change your life.
I'm going to put it so simply how to actually change your life. You firstly decide who the new version of you, that identity is, with her beliefs, her assumptions, her feeling state, her visions, what her life is like, and so in accordance with that, what she believes to be true about herself, and what your new story is, and then letting your past go. That is the simplest way to transform your life. Deciding who you want to be, her identity, and becoming her ahead of any evidence. And secondly, completely unsubscribing from your past and never allowing it to be relevant to your future again.
Okay, guys. Yes, I want to go over a few things that I want to give you guys as well. First of all, you have to become clear of what you desire, that the person that you want to become. You can pick any persona of person that you want to become. Become clear. Decide. Become clear. Be honest with yourself. If there are things that you want to work on, go ahead and work on those things. Don't worry about judgment of yourself. Work on those things. You don't have to share them with others. For me, I've always wanted to get my weight under control, be more healthy physically. I had done it in the past, but I didn't do it for the right reasons, or I didn't do it with the right energy. But I knew that need to get healthy. So that's what I became clear about. And that was between me and me. I created my own wellness plan and I follow it. People didn't really know till they would see me physically. I didn't tell anybody, those that wasn't outside of my personal intimate space, or what I was doing. So sometimes as well, we have to ignore other people's opinion of us. We have to ignore others' opinion of us because sometimes people just give, it's just projection anyway. Now, I know some people take uh, those things to heart and it may hinder you. Ignore other people's, unless you agree with them. Now, if you agree with their criticism, then go back to number 2, being honest with yourself. Okay. And be authentic with yourself. Be real with you. Be true to you. Don't lie to yourself. That's going to help you become her, become him, become the one. And this one is not really, it wouldn't seem as though it's important, but it is. You're going to respect others for being themselves, whatever that is for them. Respect others for who they are as well. And know that you will have many shifts within your transformation. But that first shift is going to give you confidence that you can do this, that you got this. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You can change your life. You can transform your life with just one decision. Will you decide to become the one, become that person? Nobody can stop you or hold you back. If you want a community of others on this journey, subscribe to the channel, like the page, engage in the comments. We have some fun activities over here on the channel every week. We have many challenges that's adding up to help us transform, because I myself is still on the journey. As long as I'm physical, I'm still on this journey. I will always be honest and upfront. I'm not a big guru. I don't know it all. But what I speak about, I know. And I have come a long way. So I'm full enough now in my journey to be able to give back, to give value to others, and give you encouragement, give you motivation to stand up for you. Nobody can do it for you. This, my dear beloved, it's on you. But I promise, if you come on my channel, you will get something of value that's going to help shift your life. I promise you that. For now, I'm out. I'll be back, guys. I'm out with love, Empress.